A popular takeaway Asian meal, but without all the carbs and sugars. This keto sweet and sour pork will have you ditching the takeaway and eating in at home.
He's got budget meals for families, delicious new recipes. Bring your friends over, let's make it and share. It's Nicko's kitchen where satisfying meals are prepared.
So firstly, we're going to make the batter. So into a large bowl, add the almond flour along with unflavored protein powder and baking powder. Now season with salt and mix well. Next, add in the chilled sparkling water. Now this is the key to any crispy batter, bubbles and air. If you use normal water, you won't get the same results, so trust me, use the carbonated water. Mix the ingredients well and you're after this pale cake-like batter. Now obviously I'm using diced pork, but you could also use chicken as well. Just cut it into large cubes and place it in the batter. Now you'll get the best result if you dip the meat in just before placing it in the oil to fry. So I'm frying in coconut oil with a few drops of sesame oil added. The oil is ready to fry when you place in a small amount of batter and it starts to fry gently. Place in the pork carefully and fry in batches. Don't overcrowd the pot. And depending on the size, you'll need to deep fry them for about 8 to 10 minutes and turn them occasionally. Once cooked, they'll be crispy and golden brown. Drain on a paper towel and leave aside. For the sticky red sauce, into a saucepan over a medium heat, add in rice wine vinegar with a few drops of sesame oil. Then add sugar-free tomato sauce and some stevia. Place in some butter, which will give the sauce a glossy finish, along with some water. Mix this well, bring to the boil, but then turn the heat down and then add in some xanthan gum, which will help thicken the sauce. And something I hate using, but this sauce needs it, is a drop or two of red food dye, just to give it that deep red color. Now turn the heat off and set it aside. For the vegetables, over a high heat, add olive oil and diced green and red peppers or capsicums. You want sear marks on the vegetables, so get that pan really, really hot. After several minutes, add the fried pork back in, pour over the red sauce and sprinkle with sesame seeds. Mix everything together well and you're ready to serve. Now I garnish this with fresh spring onions over the top just to give it some freshness back. Now this doesn't take long to do, but you are cooking 3 things at one time, so prep the food and prepare yourself and the kitchen well. The pork is so tender and juicy, that sauce sticky, sweet and tangy, and the vegetables with those char marks taste wonderful. Now you can grab the recipe in the video description along with all the nutritional info. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon for another recipe.